Fix that. Okay, 10 points on your points cards tonight. Is anybody spending points?
Banking tonight.
Yep.
Everybody's banking, no small ones.
Actually, I'll take a small one. Why not?
Jesus will take a small one. Jesus, Charm of Dexterity. That's a good one. Flash, you're muted.
Yeah, I was muted kind of intentionally just so I didn't have background noises going on with the, females that I have that live in my house that decide that belching is the awesome thing to do. They're better than I am at it.
Better out than in.
Oh yeah.
So you like that?
As a female. Oh, what?
I was gonna ask him if he really enjoyed that titties for cities that I did on my wife's stream the other day.
Yeah, I caught the clip. I checked out the channel and I saw that clip and I was like, that's funny. She lost her shit. That is hilarious.
Well, it kind of happens when you run into her office, camera with your shirt off and just start shaking your chest. Yeah,
that's wild.
That's what she described in between gasps of air as she was laughing hysterically.
That's pretty wild.
That's my contribution to her channel.
It's a good contribution.
Okay.
Well, the article, so she lost it while she was reading the article too. And the article is actually pretty hilarious.
I do not have any food for you.
When we last left the crew, Ellie, can you mute the mic?
Yeah.
When we last left the crew, you had started the game stuck in the Hinox's cave room. You did take a fair bit of time and discussion regarding destroying or breaking the rock before realizing that Rosalia's weapon is one that can cause major destruction to inanimate objects. With a nice high roll, Rosalia was able to slice and break through the rock, which turned out to be some kind of egg or prison. A purple lizard demon-like creature emerged from the rock, thanking you, and then disappearing in a puff of purple smoke. Heading back to the surface, you decided to return to the guild hall. You emerged from the secret entrance to the woodworker's shop and decided to give the food kiosk a once over. And when you did, Brunk found a symbol from what appears to be like part of a crate. Brunk also gave that chef tools and convinced that he could become a baker, which he was very excited about, being able to make infinite bread. Arriving at the guild hall, Brunk got that set up with Random for food and training, as well as discussing getting that equipped for adventuring. Pocket gathered the crew soon after that to update them on Clean's condition and to ask a little bit about Lazarus, like whatever they knew about Lazarus. As well as advising that he couldn't get in touch with Barnabas, which was a little bit concerning. He gave them a day to get their affairs in order before having Din bring them back to their ship to set sail for Rovain to learn about Lazarus and the obelisk, as well as figure out what's going on with Barnabas. Jesus sent a bunch of stuff that he had collected from different enemies to Rockcroft. The group split off to achieve some different goals. Valerith went to scavenge for things. Brunk went to find Chef Dragon, with Jesus joining him, and Nerissa went to scavenge for artificer parts. Brunk and Jesus went to the Dragonflame Tavern, where Brunk learned that the symbol belonged to the kingdom's own culinary academy, and also learned that the robot that they were they're chasing after, looked like the chairman's robot assistants, which aren't supposed to be in the city. You also learned that the chairman is banned from selling food within Merkana without specific permission. Also, while there, you ran into Obmi and Orla, who advised you that they'll be staying in Merkana for a little bit after completing their mission of dropping off their the person they were guiding here. Valerith went to the outskirts of town and found several Amanita mushrooms, as well as a fairy ring, which he offered a pearl as tribute, and got some special mushrooms in return. Nerissa went to the Tinkerer's Guild, where the guild leader Dulmira let her dig through the guild scrap pile. Nerissa found some metal plates and glowing purple metal that she took with her, as well as a blueprint for a wind-up toy. She also left some ball bearings behind in the pile for somebody else. Gathering back together with Rosalia, the crew headed back to the Adventurers Guild, where they were able to meet up with Samson and commune with his father, the woodworker. Through Samson, they learned that the mannequins were not made by human hands and had holes that work like veins in the body of the mannequins. Through the constraints of Speak with Dead, you also learned that the woodworker was killed by Mr. Blight and a woman. He described them as a suited demon and a woman in armor. He was killed for learning secrets and heard too much. He overheard a conspiracy, and the conspiracy he heard was one that would bring the end of Rudalius. And with that last question answered, the body did collapse back into a lifeless form, leaving you with more questions than answers, and that is where we left off. We pick up back in the Adventurers Guild, you still standing in Samson's room. Samson, like, kind of moving over to, like, cover his father's body with a sheet and to kind of get it ready to transport over to the, the Veiled Censor, to have it, like, interred and stuff like that. And he kind of looks at you, he's like, I mean, that sounds pretty crazy. Do you know what that means? Do you know what he means by that? The end of Rudalius, that's insane.
No idea, and this is good stuff.
I mean, the recent siege of the city with the shadow guys and all the shadow monsters that are kind of everywhere, I mean, it kind of feels like, you know, we're building towards some kind of evil ending. I hope we can, you know, prevent that. But, I mean, some people just want to watch the world burn.
But I mean, surely Rudalius is safe now, right? We've got the tree. We know that
Merkana is safe. But I would think the rest of the continent is probably still in danger. I guess we'll find out tomorrow when we leave the ground, when we head back out and head out to our ship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna maybe talk to the guild leader and see if we can get some groups organized to get information on other parts of Rudalius.
That's probably a good idea. Somebody needs to do that, and somebody who is planning on staying here that has heard that information is you'd be the best person to do that.
Well, I know that our groups are spread pretty thin. There's some that are doing expeditions like you guys were. There are some that are in the forests that were escorting people. We'll see who we can bring back. And he gives you his crystal contact, and he says, if we want to keep like a line of information going, anything that I find out through the groups here, I can relay to you. If you find anything else out, it would be very helpful if you did the same.
What's his name again?
Samson Longfellow.
Who was the other person we got contact information from? I got somebody else's information here. I thought last session or the one before. We did the whole crystal tap thing and got somebody's information, and can't remember who it was. I figured I'd make a list in my journal of my who my contacts are in the crystal.
I can't remember off the top of my head, but if any of your teammates remember.
Was it the lady that I was talking to when I was trying to get that set up with stuff? Or was it the chef?
It's probably Chef Dragon. It wouldn't have been Wanda.
Oh no, was it the guys we were talking to at the bar in Chef Dragon's?
Orla and Obmi?
Chef Dragon's, yeah, no, maybe, probably. Surely we've gotten Orla and Obmi's information, given that we escorted them back to the city.
You should have it. I don't see why you wouldn't.
Pocket. Gotta add him on there. Should I have Pocket on speed dial?
No, please do not.
Dial.
Please do not call me.
We have favorite.
Please do not call me.
Butt dial and booty call sound similar, but they are very different things.
Ha! I think it by this point, after you guys have done a bit, it's probably into mid-evening, probably close to like 9 o'clock.
Oh, what time are we taking off in the morning?
There wasn't like a specified time. He just said the morning, and that's just when Din will arrive. Like, if you guys need to attend to anything else, like, I'm sure you'll have time to do any quick stuff before you have to go. But your ride will be back in the morning. Pocket did just say, like, as do what you can as soon as you can for heading to Robane.
What exactly is our ride? Are we talking like ground transportation, air transportation, teleportation?
Well, it's the same like hover vehicle that Din took the dude in. We discussed this last time too.
Okay, I'm sorry. Brain dead.
That's fair.
About how long of a trip is it going to be from Merkana to Ramallah, like using those hovercrafts?
Like a half a day's journey.
Oh, okay.
With the hovercraft.
Okay.
Hover speeder.
I am going to pull out my crystal and send Bill a quick message. Just be like, hey, I'm going to be back in Ramallah tomorrow if you want to meet up for a drink before we leave the continent again.
Food, bedroll. I've got pretty much my adventuring gear. So
you get a
for
visual.
whatever, we're gonna crash at the guild. Then sweet. If not, I will eat some more mushrooms.
Wait, sorry, what? What did you say, Valerith? Can you hear me? I don't think he can hear me. Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, I guess long rest.
Yeah.
For me, at least.
I don't think he can hear me.
Valerith, can you hear the rest of us?
I don't think so. I don't think he can.
I don't think he can hear us. Based on the adjusting of the cord to his
Yeah.
headphones, I think he's realized he can't hear us.
What? Hold on. Come on.
Okay. You get a visual, like a picture message from Bill that is Bill having like kind of like a chaotic like smile but still panicked face as some of the students are like, one is in a giant, it looks like a giant golden goose, and it has one of the students in its mouth, and there are two, like one on each wing, like, and you can see like they're being like flailed around by the thing, and another one on the ground, like trying, you can see like mid like casting a spell, like about to cast like a firebolt or something at it, and like she's doing like kind of like a peace sign at you with the chaotic smile. And after getting the image, you get just kind of like a smile emote.
This sender, turn the goose into a cow. Use the mushroom spell.
Oh, you did share the spell with her. That's true.
Yeah, I shared the spell with her and I gave her some mushrooms as well so she could cast it.
There's no answer after that. You'd imagine she's probably busy from dealing with that situation, but she is currently on Duck Island.
Okay.
Valerith,
Maybe
can you hear us now? I saw you switched your headphones.
I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm having issues with the camera on my laptop, so that's why I'm on the phone. I guess I've got plenty of headphones to choose from.
Yeah, you got a variety. That's good. I didn't quite hear what you were saying before. And also you couldn't hear us. so what were you saying?
Muttering that these mushrooms. I want to take the time to get mushrooms in the middle of the evening, and like when in doubt, probably just a long rest.
So you're not wanting to do anything else before you hit your rest?
The only other thing I want to do is go mushrooms. Granted, yes, I can see in the dark, but it's just not worth it at the moment. It's easier to see him in the daytime anyway.
Okay. Valerith is opting to go to just call it a night here. What's everybody else doing?
I'm gonna study my gun textbook for the morning. I'm gonna study more. And just head back to the guild hall and just read that book cover to cover.
Yep.
I seem to recall when we first got here, we went to the auction house, and there was a little bokoblin named Grick, who got the Eidolon's shard. Is that what it's called? I don't know if that's a typo. Okay, yeah. He got a fancy shard and swallowed it, and he told me to meet him at the hole to trade more shinies. And I do remember sending my slime after him, basically to be on poop duty if he pooped out the shard.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
I don't want to leave my slime on the island, so at the very least I need to go get him back. But has there been any update on that? / can I try to go meet Brick and find out what's up?
If your slime would come back and be like kind of convey a telepathic message of no poop.
No poop. Oh dear. Okay. Can I try to meet up with Brick and see if he's around still, or like I want to try and get that shard from him, or like see if he'd be willing to come on a little adventure, could promise him more shinies. If I tell him that we're potentially going back to where the cave that had all the shinies are, maybe he'd be willing to come with me.
Are you gonna murder him?
No, I'm just gonna wait for him to poop.
It's
Okay.
kind of fucked up. I'm
not gonna murder him. That would be more fucked up.
Grick is the leader of the Tunnel Folk Raiders.
Oh dear.
It is the middle of the night.
He seems like a night owl.
If you head over into the hole in the ground that leads into the caves, Grick is not there. There are a couple people that are still selling some dynamite if you wanted to get sticks of dynamite. But they would tell you that Grick and like an exploring party went into the caves to go find more shinies.
Beans. Okay. I don't think going and getting lost in the caves on my own late at night is a good idea. So I probably shouldn't go after him, even though my heart desires the shiny that we shouldn't have let him win. You sounded so ominous when you said it, you hope it doesn't become useful later.
I stand by my statement.
I also hope not, because I don't know how we're gonna get it back now. I guess I will buy some dynamite and leave a message. I'll ask one of the shopkeepers, hey, do you think Grick will be back here by morning? Like, do you think he'll be back here?
Morning time is when humans come, so yes.
Do you think he'll be back here before then? Can I give you a message to give to him if you see him?
Kind of like, again, it's a goblin. He kind of looks at you funny. He's like, sure.
All right, I'm gonna draw on some paper a shiny crystal and like a mermaid in a crab claw tank, so he knows that it's like me with crystals. And it's just gonna say meet at where are we gonna be meeting in the morning? Where are we departing from? Does anyone know?
I don't know.
I think.
Okay.
I think
Probably the guild hall.
Yeah, dude, guild hall. I meant. Sorry, I've said Adventurers Guild. I meant the cleaning crew guild hall.
Okay, and then I'll just say meet at, and then like it'll be like a picture of Mr. Clean and a hall. And hopefully he understands that that means to meet me at Cleaning Crew HQ if he wants shiny crystals. And I'm also going to tell the guy, like the goblin, I'm going to be like, this is what this means. I'm overcomplicating it, I realize, but this is what the message means. Please.
The goblin's like, oh, okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
And then I will slide I'm gonna give him 5 gold pieces for delivering the message. I'll be like, this is for you for delivering the message. Thank you.
Oh. He bites each one individually to check and make sure that they are real. Before like just taking the whole handful and swallowing them. It's like, you give shinies, I give message to Grick.
Thank you.
Stars don't claim when that stuff poops out.
The 2 goblins get into a fight because the one ate all of those coins and didn't share as you're walking away.
I mean, that's fair.
Is anybody doing anything else before your long rest?
The people that we hired to work on the ship, would they be able to build like mushroom boxes in a day? Like they're just cheap, easy things to put together.
Probably.
It's just
I was
damp
thinking-
soil and in a dark place. So
Did I?
under stairs or
Well, 'cause they already have a mushroom box set up. Like you already have one set up on the ship, so like it shouldn't be too hard to add more.
Yeah. So I was gonna just send the guys a message that are working on the ship that are adding the modifications if they could just add a few more mushroom boxes, and I'll pay them when we get there.
Do you remember what you were already working on? Because I gotta make sure that gets done if it hasn't already. I could swear I did it already, but
They were putting in a cooking area. They were putting in an artificer's thing. I think it was a workbench for Ellie, for Nerissa. And they were putting in a workbench from and a magical workbench for me to make magic items.
okay. I will have to make sure that gets done on the ship before next session.
I have it written down, better explanation. That's just off the top of my head.
Yeah, I might have to go back and rewatch those episodes. I did have them in notes, but I've got so many random piles of notes now that
we've done a lot since then.
Yeah. I also you tried to get your shooting license before, but failed because you shot this world's version of Santa Claus, and I can't remember his name for the life of me now.
Forgot about that.
Chris Krangle.
Was it Chris Krangle or Cram Krangle?
So. Cram Krangle.
Cram Krangle.
That was it. But I was able to persuade him to let me take the test one more time before we leave Merkana.
Yep. I remember
I'm gonna do
now.
that in the morning. I'm gonna do that in the morning, though. I figure the guild we want to go to is probably closed for the night.
Yeah. Yeah, because that was the Adventurers Guild. And at this point, I don't know if anybody be sleeping. They'd probably be drinking. Whether it be at a tavern or in their own like little guild tavern. Like the night is for if anybody who's not out on an adventure is probably at the guild hall getting fucking wasted and
Have a
preparing.
good old time.
Yeah, preparing for the next day.
Yeah. But yeah, I do just want to message the guys doing the build to just add a few more mushroom boxes. Maybe I don't know how much it would cost. Probably only a few hundred gold.
Okay. You don't get a response back.
Okay. That's fair. It's late at night.
I hope he's okay.
Yeah, hopefully they're okay.
Everybody can go ahead and long rest your characters. It is a fairly restful sleep for everyone. You guys are back at the guild. You've got like little rooms that are comfortable and might have some, like, they'd be assigned to you even if you don't use them very often. They're small, probably very sparse. I don't imagine you'd keep many things there. You'd keep most of your stuff with you. But if anybody has like a personal effect that they think that would be a permanent fixture of their home base room, feel free to say so.
Nerissa has some keepsakes from when she still lived at home with her mom and dad before having to go on the run. Nothing big, just a few photographs and maybe like a necklace that her mom gave her. Doesn't have any like monetary value, just sentimental value.
Okay. I think instead of like instead of a bed, you'd have like a little pool in your room. Brunk, you're holding the golden egg. Nerissa, don't forget to long rest your character.
Yeah,
I did.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me. My bad. I thought you were still talking to me. Before the evening, before bedding down for the evening,
yeah,
Brunk's going to, and I'm planning on hitting the hay early. But before I did, I wanted to pull Rosalia aside and ask her, tell her that I was thinking about making a trip to the ruined bell tower in the morning before dawn. Wondered if she wanted to accompany me. I know that Jesus has plans to go do his thing in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't necessarily not including anyone else, but since it's, the goal here is to survive a duel, I'm assuming it's going to be a one-on-one type of fight. If it happens. And I figured she'd be the only other person that might be able to assist me with the whole putting the spirit to rest thing.
Okay.
So, my plan was to be up before dawn, obviously, to be at the bell tower before the bell tolls. For whom the bell tolls.
Rosalia's like, I don't sleep, so you just
okay.
You let me know when you're ready,
will
and
you make sure I'm awake. Before,
sure.
Can you make sure I'm up in the mornings or before the sun rises so we can get there and so we have time to get there?
Yeah, she's like, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, Rosalia is on board for sure.
Think we should take anybody else with us?
I mean, if Nerissa's not doing anything, she's good in a pinch, and I don't know. It depends on Valerith is probably good for spotting things. He is a.
I don't know if I trust the new guy yet, but maybe this is a good idea. I was thinking about this in terms of, if it's going to be a duel, then I needed a second. Somebody there to make sure I get buried if I lose.
She nods. She's like, I'm not going to let you die, Brunk.
Well, things happen. And we've seen a lot of things happen in our time together, right?
She nods. Just like, I'm still not going to let you die.
Oh, okay. I mean, I appreciate that. You're a good person. Or, yeah.
Yeah.
You're good people.
You're good people too, Brunk. She's like,
hey, Rissa.
Yeah?
Nerissa. Hey.
Yeah,
You
what's
wanna,
up?
how do you feel about early mornings before sunrise?
I I don't mind them if I need to be awake. The sunrise in the oceans was always beautiful, so like
I
if
was thinking
something's
maybe
worth waking up for, I don't mind.
I was thinking maybe we could like knock off one more quest, get us a little extra coin for our trip back.
Okay.
Maybe go check out that cursed tower. You know, maybe challenge a ghost knight to a duel. I mean,
Ooh, I do
I was
like
going to
ghost
challenge it to a
nights.
duel and see where see how the morning goes. You know,
Yeah.
I think we should take the new guy with
Sounds
us. I know. Jesus wants to go get his gun license. Maybe, I mean, I don't know if Valerith wants to go get his gun license, or if he wants to go check out a ghost guy. And I mean, maybe there's mushrooms in the broken down tower.
yeah, who knows? It's worth asking him. I know we just met him, but I haven't really gotten like malicious vibes from him.
Okay. Hey, new guy. Where you at? You want to
Yo,
go check out creepy broken down ruined tower in the morning? And watch me duel a ghost
who
knight.
doesn't love creepy, broken down, ruined tower?
Uh,
I mean, I've
okay.
got
That
nothing else to do
sounds
in the morning, so you're good.
you're enthusiastic, and I like that. Okay, well maybe there's some mushrooms or something in the tower. You know, something you
Even
can.
if not, good view.
Well, I mean, maybe you'll get to watch a show. Bring some popcorn. You know, maybe you'll watch me get
Mhm.
maybe my butt will get kicked.
I don't think it will.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
I believe in you, Brunk.
Well, I'm gonna go do some push-ups and my calisthenics and get some shut eye.
Yeah.
And uh,
Yeah, get
Delia
a good
said she'd
rest.
get us up in the morning because she doesn't sleep, so she'd make sure we were up and ready to rock and roll. So eat your
Perfect.
Wheaties or nighties or whatever, and let's go kick a knight's ass.
Can I?
Excellent.
And with that, he'd absolutely go. He'd check on that. He's going to check on that and see how that's after evening went, um, and tell him that we'll work on some bread, recipes, and getting some bread supplies together and make sure he's got plenty for tomorrow. That'll be it for Brunk for the night anyway, or before the night.
You check in with that, and that. Ellie, can you mute your mic? That random will be like, this kid is a natural, man. You found some talent. That will hand you a full loaf of soda bread, a full loaf of like a beer bread, like an ale bread, English muffins, or not like that style, as well as like bagels. That make bread. That make so many kinds of bread.
Awesome, man. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to teach you anything. You're probably gonna be teaching me stuff, little man.
Like holds up a jar. He's like, I've started a starter of sourdough.
I don't even know how to make sourdough.
That teach you?
Like he can teach you something.
It sounds like it. I'd
That-
like to know how to make some sourdough. That sounds awesome. It's good. Not too. It's probably some of the best bread you can eat too.
He gets like super happy. He's like, oh, that teach you. That teach you. That can teach you. That do that. That do that.
Absolutely. I love sharing recipes. I mean, we're gonna have to get you a. Did he get you a cookbook? Because we're gonna have to get you a cookbook to put recipes in.
He like holds up a cookbook, but like it's not written in words, it's just like scribblings. Like it almost looks like hieroglyphics. Like,
You can read these? Do you know what they say?
yes.
That would you
You got a
like?
good memory, goddamn.
Would you like Jesus to teach you how to write?
Oh, okay.
Like the human languages. Would you like to learn how to write like that? We can teach you that too.
Sure.
That way you can read other cookbooks. I mean, you can learn by doing, and I learn by doing a lot. But I also like to learn by reading recipes out of somebody else's cookbook.
He just nods. He's like, "Chef be best baker," or "That be best baker."
It sounds like a plan. We will get you all of the bread recipes. All of the bread recipes. You are going to be the carb specialist.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He's like holding his jar.
I didn't mean to post that in the chat. My bad. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, there's a thumbnail.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what happens when you're using your phone. You gotta shift it so you can see something else.
Are you gaming from an undisclosed location tonight?
Yes. Can't tell the hotel room behind me.
I mean, yeah. And because you aren't using a fancy background tonight.
Yep.
Alrighty then. So, nighttime, sleepy sleep.
Yeah.
Does Matt sleep in a hammock? Or does he prefer a pile of pillows?
That doesn't know what to do with sleep, and you don't really see him for most of the night. He spends most of the night in the kitchen.
Man's already, or the goblin's already married to his work. I understand, though.
For him, though. Well done.
Hold on, let's add some things. He does need that's cookbook. That's cookbook.
It's all hieroglyphics. Maybe he needs to teach me how to read his hieroglyphics.
Yeah.
Might be easier for me to learn doodles.
Something that's like ripped up. No good pictures for it.
I had a backpack all filled up with stuff for him. If you'd prefer to put that on his character, or if you want to just.
Oh, I kitted him out already, but like you can throw whatever you want on him if you like. I will add. I will add the breads he knows.
Group chest.
I'll add the breads he knows later on. But the other thing he needs is Germathy. Germathy is his sourdough starter.
Germathy?
Germathy.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, cooking is a lot like alchemy.
Sounds a lot like Jonathan.
Jonathan. He heard that the tree's name was Treemathy, and he's like, I like that. I'm going to name it Germathy.
Okay. Right on. The most important question of the evening is, why is the rum gone? Oh, I need rum for the trip. I need rum. We're going back out to sea. I have to have rum. It's important. I can get rum at the port, right? Somebody's got.
Guaranteed somebody sells rum there.
Does Merkana have a thriving rum trade that I might have a special rum?
Like
mark on
a
the way out.
Merkana made rum.
Yeah, like something
you
made
start a
locally that
distillery.
I can grab a extra bottle on the way out of town. Or 2 bottles. Non-alcoholic. I promise.
I
How
mean,
much would it cost to set up a distillery in town? Like, gold wise.
You make
to
mushroom rum.
to set up your own distillery.
Ooh, we can
Yes.
make a mushroom out of the mushrooms. We can make mushroom rum.
It would be a bit costly depending on like your setup, and if you wanted that automated with like workers and stuff like that. More money than time than you could make and do in a day.
Tell you, man, we'll be the next.
That wasn't really an answer. That was I don't want you to sit there and make a distillery in the middle of town.
I'm saying I don't mind if you make a distillery in the middle of town, but the money it would cost and the time it would take are both things that you do not have an abundance of right now.
Well, true.
Maybe next
At
year.
least the time. I mean, we do have 2,400 or 2,300 sitting in our chests.
We could
And,
we could plant the idea in someone's mind for while we're away, and then maybe by the time we come back, there'll be a rum distillery in town.
Well,
I mean, if we can figure out how to get these 4 automatons working, then there's our workforce, and we don't have to pay them.
Even better.
So if we had an artificer who was, enjoying working on random things, she might be able to experiment on this on the.
yeah, you could like definitely get a distillery installed on your ship.
Yeah, one spark and we're done. That's there we go. That's the name of it. One spark and you're done.
It's a dangerous game. It's a dangerous game.
If we open a distillery on the ship, it's going to be the whole crew. It's going to be boldly go where no man has gone before because we're too drunk to drive the ship now.
They can either get paid in cash or
I didn't hear the other half of that, but
sorry,
it's ominous.
cash or ass, right?
Cash
Well,
or
that's how
ass.
people pay for.
I see. Yeah. Cash, grass, or ass.
Nobody rides for free.
Rum or ass.
Nobody rides for free. It's true. Moving into the next morning, you are all woken up fairly early by Rosalia. Well before sunrise. Starting with you, Brunk. She kind of like shakes you awake. She's like, get up, you big guy.
Oh yeah, we got to go do that thing this morning. Yeah,
Let's
go. He like rolls out of bed and starts doing does 15 push-ups, real quick. Gets the pump. We got to go do this thing. He grabs the wash bucket by his bed, just douses himself to wash off real quick, to just wet himself down, starts throwing on his clothes, his armor, gathers up his stuff. It's like, let's do this, let's go. He throws on the cloak of billowing this morning, and stands there, and it starts to flow, waving behind him while he's just standing there admiring himself in the mirror. He's like, oh yeah, that looks so cool.
Rosalia just nods in agreement before moving on to wake everybody else up.
Get the rest of them awake. Walking down the hall, just banging. No, I'm not gonna do that. We got a bunch of angry people throwing shit at me early in the morning. She goes knocking on doors.
She goes into Nerissa's room and kind of like looks around, shrugs for a second, takes a little bucket and like fills it with the water in the pool and splashes it on your face.
On Nerissa's face?
Yeah.
Here's some water. Here's some more water.
I'm assuming like my face is out of the water and
Yeah.
I'm not like fully submerged. Do I sleep fully submerged or
That's up to you. That's up to you.
do mermaids sleep fully submerged? I feel
At
like
least she didn't touch the glass.
yeah, as long as she doesn't tap on the glass, I'm fine.
Yeah, she's not quite sure what to do, so she just like what she would normally do to wake somebody up if they were passed out. She like tries to like push and prod and then like grabs like a little bit of water and like splashes it on your face like I don't
It wakes up, but not because I'm like, oh my god, there's water on me. It's more that I'm like, what's going on? What are you doing?
We gotta get up, we gotta go watch Brunk fight I don't know,
Oh
a thing?
yeah, boom.
Ghost Night.
Excellent. I very gracefully climb out of the pool and into my tank. No, I don't climb out of the pool and into my tank. Two of my crab legs help hoist me up into my tank.
Yeah.
Because I have robotic crab legs that do my bidding.
Mobility aids are important.
That's true.
Yeah, exactly.
You get foisted into the tank as she like grabs another bucket of the water from your pool and like runs over to Valerith's room. Where Valerith, you're a half elf, right? I don't think you sleep.
I'm a full elf.
Oh yeah.
Literally been awake since 2 o'clock in the morning.
As she's doing that, I'm like, I slept in that, right?
She thinks about it for half a second, grins, and then keeps running. Opens the door, sees Valerith already dressed and awake, and she's like, "Oh, you're no fun."
Yeah, but I'm dry.
She thinks about it for a second, goes to like deke you out by like going to splash the bucket, but doesn't actually splash the bucket. Kind of giggles and runs to Jesus's room.
She's having way too much fun this morning.
Fucking
Yeah, she does. Like you sleep, you don't sleep a whole lot. She doesn't sleep at all.
door
And eventually, you think that gets to somebody.
door open. Jesus, are you sleeping at 5 a.m.?
Yeah, I'm still asleep.
Yeah, you get fucking soaked. You get soaked as she like bails the water on you. It's salt water, so you're just like and
I
she
jump out of bed. I just jump out of bed.
There's like a
scream,
stray
"Oh,
piece
gun
of
license!"
seaweed.
gun license. She's fucking dying laughing.
Startled awake.
Yeah.
Gun license!
I followed her because I was like, okay, I need to see where she's going with this.
I'm not
Good
even
luck,
upset
Jesus.
about
Really
the
sure.
water.
You'll do great on
I'm
your
just
gun
excited.
license.
I'm just excited about that gun license.
Just excited about my first day at superhero camp.
Oh, I did do the thing. I just didn't export any of it. Your ship is updated.
Ooh. Did we also were they building quarters for us or?
Yeah, you got
sleeping
you got beds and shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a
Yes.
tree
Do we have
somewhere.
space for the new guy?
What?
We're gonna need space for the new guy.
You have enough.
Did we?
You have a
did
full
we ask them
quarters,
to-
so it's enough bed. It's hammocks, and it's enough hammocks for 8 people.
Okay.
And then in the bilge level, you have like a dining room table set. You've got like a little kitchen already set up. There is a blacksmith area and like what looks to be like an alchemy area from what I can tell. Galley, magical enchanter, armory, sleeping quarters was what Jesus had written, and that looked kind of like what I have set up here, so I did do the thing. It looks like I needed to do a couple more things for the magical enchanter, but that's it. So I'll do that tonight. And then add your mushroom boxes to the ones that you already have. Or, no, I won't. Sorry, you didn't get an answer. Build crew level. Where's the mushroom box here? Oh, there it is, right at the front. I forgot about Jenny's. Okay. You are awoken, all awoken by Rosalia. She wishes you, Jesus, good luck on your gun license, getting your gun license, and for everybody else. She's like, I'll meet you guys downstairs, and fucking runs downstairs. Very excited.
Well, I hate to keep her waiting.
I'm good. Grab a breakfast on the go. Do this.
Hell yeah. Ellie, I'll get you to mute your mic again. We'll start with Jesus. They're all gonna head off to go to the ruined bell tower, but for you, the Adventurers Guild is much closer. There are attendants awake early enough, and the one that helped facilitate your attempt last time looks and says, "Oh, you look ready. You look ready this time."
I feel very ready this time. I've been really studying this book that you gave me.
Okay. He hands you the written test. He's like, well, show me what you got. And this time,
let's do this.
So I want a history check with advantage.
Ooh, I get to roll 3 dice for advantage. I'm gonna, yeah, I'll use my inspiration to reroll that.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
Another history with advantage.
I'll give you another history with advantage, just as a full reroll on that.
Okay.
Oh, it's so much better.
There we go. I'll give to try to crit fish.
Yeah. You ace the written test. And he's like, all right, good stuff. You're doing really, really well. You know what comes up next. Don't shoot Cram Crangle. Just don't shoot Cram Crangle. It's so
My
easy.
best.
And he pushes you into the obstacle course. Go ahead and give me, I think last time it was a perception check.
Yeah.
Hit me with your first perception check. It's the first of 3. Difficulty increases by 5 for each one. And that should have been with advantage, but 10
Okay.
10 meets it on the first one.
Okay. That's good.
And
I thought I failed.
you get through. You got through it the first time as well. You shoot the targets that you remember. They don't really change it up very much. You get to the second one, and like it's like monsters and stuff like that for the first round. The second round, it's less monsters and more like people, but like now you're, between ne'er-do-wells and people who look like they may be innocent or safe. Go ahead and roll your second perception check.
Is this with advantage as well, or just
Yeah,
regular?
you studied.
Okay, perfect.
15 is what you needed here.
Okay.
And on that 15, you once again are able to really cleanly shoot your way through. You find all the same targets. Again, Now, however, your nerves are coming on just a little bit as you're getting to the last part. This is the last part that tripped you up last time. There's a lot going on and coming your way. It's a mixture of like monsters and just people and like innocent people as well. And you know that somewhere it's one of the only things that it can pop up in a different spot is Cram Crangle ready to pop out at you as well. The DC here, the last DC is a 20. Once again, you have the roll with advantage. This is a perception check. You've got this, Jesus. Okay. We believe in you.
I got this. I'm not killing Cram Crangle this time.
That's a 21!
Hey.
Let's go!
Oh, my gun license.
You speed through it this time like it's nothing, and it gets to Cram. He pops out like right in front of your face, and you hold your gun up and walk around it, and as you do, you hear a clap as the guy is like, see, I told you you'd have it this time. Good job. That's fantastic. Come on over, we'll get your picture taken, and you'll get your license made.
Awesome, thank you. Thank you for giving me this second chance.
Well, I mean, you proved that you could do it, man. That was all you. I don't think it's like by default in here, so we're gonna add gun. You are now proficient in gun.
That's awesome.
We're gonna say.
I'm so excited that I can use that pistol now.
We're gonna say small gun. You are proficient in small gun. You have a license for a level 1 license for small gun.
Okay.
If you want to learn how to shoot rifles and shit, you will have to come back.
What's the range you can reach out in a rifle?
A lot farther than you can reach with a pistol, I'll tell you that much. No, I'm pretty sure it's 120. I think it's like 120, 480, something like that for the disadvantage, and then you can extend that with a scope.
He's going to switch from Arcane Archer to Arcane Bulleteer.
Ranged is ranged.
John Wick.
Damage is damage.
Gun license. Level 1. You are now proficient with small guns. Pretty easy, quick and easy. Some fucking good rolls there. Congratulations, Jesus, on getting your gun license.
It's fucking snowing.
Snowing there too?
Thank you.
Yep. Gonna be a white Christmas.
Yeah. So this is Jesus is not there, but we'll put him on the board anyway so that he can see what's going on.
Yeah, after my license, I'll say I'll just go wander over and meet up with them if I can. Or if...
Yeah. You'd be a bit behind, probably like a half an hour behind, maybe an hour, like however long it would take to do your written test as well as your actual like active license test.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just put you off in the corner for now. Brunk, we've got you two. We're gonna need Rosalia, and that's coming too. That appears to have not slept. He just stayed up all night making bread.
How much bread is he carrying right now? Does he have like a big bag of bread? Or is he just along the ride for right now?
In his explorer's pack, I gave him like his 10 rations is 10 bread, so I'm just gonna give him like another 20 bread. He's got 30 bread. His bag is just filled to the brim with like fucking bagels and fucking shit like that. Toggle. You approached the ruined bell tower, arriving just as the sun begins to rise. Getting yourself kind of like ready as you approach and probably doing a little bit of stretching. You do hear the gong of a bell that doesn't exist. Like, there's no bell there. But you do hear the gong of it ring out, and as it does, you see a figure appear at the top of the tower.
Okay. Do I have to climb up there? Oh, I can fly up there.
You could fly up there if you wanted to,
or teleport. I could do that.
Yeah.
I could do Misty Step if I had to.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good luck. We believe in you.
So I'll walk, get up here to about the edge of the ruins. Make sure I've got for giggles, before the fight starts, before I get up there to start the fight, I'm gonna cantrip Blade Ward on myself real quick, just to the end of my next turn. Gives me resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage, and then in a bonus action, Misty Step up there to the top of the tower, or up to the tower where I can be looking at the guy.
You
Hello, fellow knight.
You land, and it kind of like locks its visor with your view and just brandishes its sword. And as it does, spectral armored hands, like skeleton, it looks like just bone, but it looks like they're wearing like kind of like armor as well, like kind of gauntlets and stuff like that, come up from just the outer circle of this like ring here and kind of like turn into what it's almost like a cage made of bone in that outer ring.
Cage match. Let's go.
We're gonna do a couple things here.
Oh. Throw that circle on there.
There we go. There's our spectral cage. For you guys on the outside, you see Brunk kind of like jump and like zip up to the top, and as he gets out of your view, you watch as these spectral hands kind of interlock and turn into the spectral cage at the top there. I am going to put all of you in the initiative simply so that, like, I mean, you can do whatever you want. You know that Brunk is in a duel right now, so, like, you could try to find your way up there to watch, but it's probably best to not interrupt if you can help it. However, while he's doing that, you do have the option on your turns to, like, investigate the surrounding area. You could, like, Valerith, for instance, could still try and forage things around the area. You could look for clues, things like that. And that way we'll keep you in the combat. Jesus, for the fuck of it, you did pretty well with your test. We'll say that you arrived just as the battle is about to begin, to get you in there as well. I'm going to remove that from the initiative. It can go on like anybody's turn who wants to control him, but otherwise he probably just sit there and eat bread. And there's one more thing. Rosie is not rested. There we go. Yeah, everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
Holy shit. I'm not last for once.
on the combat where you don't really get to fight.
Priorities.
God damn, that sucks.
No, watch. This will be the time where I score like 20s and other stuff.
That's true.
They don't do anything.
I'm going to use my last charm of alertness to add 10 to my initiative roll.
Jeez, okay.
So it would make it a 22.
22.
And I will remove that from my character sheet.
Yeah, Valerith, I'm gonna move you below the Hollow Knight of Brahm. I want him going like immediately after Brunk in this case. To separate the battle from like what's going on outside of the battle. But otherwise you're at the top of the list for your group there.
I did it the right way. I didn't look at the initiative order before I made that declaration.
Mm-hmm.
Good thing I did.
And if you want to roll for Rosalia.
Oh, yeah. Look at her.
Managed to get above Valerith.
Meh. Still better than the 4 and 5 I've been rolling for initiative.
Yeah. Brunk, at the top of the order, this knight does not say anything. If it's capable of saying anything at all. It just looks like it is ready to fight.
Well then, sounds like a plan there. I'm going to move action towards him and engage. See what he's made of. So, here we go. 26?
26 absolutely hits.
Shall roll the damage. 14 seems like a solid strike. I shall line up for a second swing. Ooh. Tonight starts off decently. I'm assuming 24 hits.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I figured you'd tell me if it didn't. All right. Not great on the damage rolls, but 25 is solid coming out the gate.
Yeah.
And as I'm dueling with him, I'm like, "Who are you, good sir? Why do you linger here?" I don't know if he's going to answer, but I figure I'll banter while we're dueling.
Yeah, there's no reply out of it whatsoever. Once you are getting to the end of your turn, unless you're doing anything else.
No, that'll do it. I don't. Why am I brain dead right now?
Oh yeah.
Because I have move action, I have attack actions. Have a bonus action I could use? Not that I want to right now. So, yeah, I will pass. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
Probably rubble because I might be about to get my bed rocked.
Yeah, it really is just going to start by returning those strikes as it raises its great blade. Ooh, I think that hits for sure.
It's 21 is my AC, so. Oh, yeah. Oh my.
That is 24, 20 of which is slashing, and 4 of which is necrotic.
So
You blade ward on right before the combat, so that first attack is, or those first attacks will be halved, right?
yep.
So
-4 for my armor, so it's 10 total, I think, with the 6 plus 4 for necrotic, and I'm doing math badly. Ignore me.
Didn't you just graduate?
Yes, I did. That's exactly what I was thinking whenever I did that. I was like, I'm doing math. Just ignore me right now. Damn, dude.
what the hell? I didn't roll the actual attack.
You didn't?
Not for the second
25.
one.
Oh, okay.
25 was on the first attack. It misses on the second swing.
Okay.
That's all it's going to do. It's going to kind of like move to meet you within that 5-foot pace, but that's all it's going to do from there. Rosalia.
I guess since I invited Rosie, I will play Rosie out on the field of battle there. She's probably going to move up. Why am I not? Oh, there we go. She's probably going to move towards the ruins and start investigating kind of the area there below. Roll a. Where's Rosie's character sheet at? There it is.
Yeah,
Investigation
give
check
me
maybe
an
to
investigation. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to make sure. I thought for a second there maybe I was still muted. Oh, not great.
It's runes that have probably been picked over 10 times over. It's gonna be hard to find a shred of anything. So far, just kind of on an initial glance, she doesn't find anything out of the ordinary.
Okay. Well, other than that, I don't think there's anything else for her to do, so
Yeah.
pass that to Valerith.
Valerith.
All right, I click the right. I'm gonna move over this way, and basically, as I'm walking through, looking back and forth, looking in ruins as I come up towards the side of the tower, looking, trees or shrubs, whatever they are, kind of making my way around, and yeah. You want investigation or perception?
What are you looking for? Like, are you foraging or are you investigating?
Well, looking for both food and then I guess foraging, as well as like it's one of those foraging,
Give me one.
and then the
Give me one. Are you investigating or are you foraging?
I'll start with foraging. We'll do it that way.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a nature check.
Well, there goes my luck.
You just don't find anything that you like really viable at all. You don't find mushrooms or any plants that you think would be useful.
Okay. And there we go.
Jesus. You like run up behind, and like just as you do, you hear a fight start to break out, and everybody just kind of like starts to break off into their doing their own thing.
I'm really not sure what I'm not a bard, but I am proficient in instruments. If I played music, would I be able to help Brunk at all? Would that give him like any sort of advantage or anything?
Not really. Not unless you have a bard ability like bardic inspiration or something.
Okay.
You could set the mood with music, but
Yeah, I'll set the mood with music. That's what I'll do.
Jesus, give me a performance check. $15's not bad. Jesus busts out. What are you playing? What instrument are you playing?
I gotta go to my inventory. I think it's the viol I'm playing.
Yeah.
Or no, the loot. The loot I'm playing. Yeah.
Jesus just starts shredding on this loot, playing like a what is it? A rock tune, metal? How hard are you going on a loot?
I'm going metal.
Metal,
Metal on a loot.
shredding some metal on a loot.
I miss my cat, man. I miss the cat. Alejandro.
Oh, Alejandro would have loved this campaign.
You never know.
I feel like he would fit in on the cleaning crew.
Oh my god. I'd have so much fun with him.
Nerissa.
Yeah. Nerissa wants to see if there is some way to get into the tower. Like, I know that they're up on the top, but is there any way to get into the bottom of the tower?
Yeah, you can see like there is like a small rock wall that you just have to climb over to get in. There is a bottom floor, but it looks a little unstable.
Like, the floor looks unstable, or it looks
Yeah.
like they'll come crashing down?
A little bit of both.
Great. Can I see anything in there?
Once again, it does look pretty picked over. Go ahead and give me a perception check. Or an investigation, whichever you prefer in this case.
I don't see shit.
You see, like, there's a couple holes in the floor that obviously go into a deeper level. Aside from that, like, this level does look like it's been picked clean by people who have passed through previously.
Can I see any obvious entrance to said deeper level?
No, there's no stairs. But there's obviously something underneath because there's like actual flooring, like in wood, separating the ground, and you can see that there's like darkness beneath it, not just solid rock.
Okay. I want to try to find a way in there.
Which you'll definitely be able to do on your next turn.
Excellent.
Yeah. Why does it say you're grappled? You're not grappled.
He's grappled with love. Love has her in a chokehold.
Yeah.
Before we start the next round of combat, I just noticed something, and I have a question.
Yeah.
Is my opponent considered undead?
Yes.
Because the questing blade does an additional D10 radiant damage per strike.
Yeah, hit me with that extra radiant damage.
Like, I started thinking about it, and I was like, do I do extra damage? Just roll it together. Oh, 13's not bad.
13's pretty good.
Okay, so next round of combat. So his strike in the first round, and I mean, I'm assuming I'm feeling the necrotic trying to suck at my soul, and I was like, so it seems like the gloves are off here, aren't they? Fine by me. And so I will, this round, bonus action, the Radiant Soul, pop the wings. So I'll get three bonus radiant damage on one attack in a round. And I will, and I'm circling him kind of the way he's circling me. So kind of circling, just kind of looking at each other, not leaving range, just, rolling around here. So 14 probably is not going to hit.
No, parry's the first attack.
So I want to use my combat prowess.
First of 3 to make it hit instead?
Yeah, to make to use that my first and make it a hit. When I do that, I can use my smite feature, right?
Yeah.
Or do I need to make an actual hit to do that?
No,
Just
you're
asking
you're
for
you're
power
you're
reason.
you're turning it into a hit instead, so you should be able to smite on that.
Okay, so I'll add the radiant damage from the blade, and I'm gonna use a second level, so that should be that's 3d6, right, for the smite.
Yep.
So, ew. Not great, not horrible, but not great. And burn my spell slots, and then second attack. Ugh. Yeah, I don't think I want to burn too many of those just yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess 15 doesn't hit that round.
Does not.
I guess the extra 3 points would be on the first attack of the round for my radiant soul thing. So just 3 more points, and then that'll do her. So guess we'll see what happens now.
Yeah. The tricks that it would pull out would only pull out if you were fighting dirty, or like if multiple people were trying to fight it at once. So it's just gonna go for basic swings at you. It's engaged in just a genuine combat with you.
And he's using the great blade, huh?
Yeah.
Is that a two-handed?
Looks like it should be a two-handed weapon. Like if a regular person was holding it, it'd be a two-handed weapon, but he's wielding it with one hand. Yeah.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, 22's gonna do it.
And your blade ward is gone now, right?
Yep. So it's 4 points off for the armor, and that's it.
Yeah, so 21 on the first attack, which you'd round down to 17.
Wait a minute. Ah, I do get damage resistance to necrotic. Yay!
Oh, nice.
Okay, so how much was necrotic?
Necrotic was 7.
So 3 or 4? 3?
3?
So, and then the other would have been 10? 3 and 10, 13. Okay.
Yeah.
Math. So 39.
And then it'll go for its second attack.
Thank God for being an Asmar.
Swings wide on the second attack and misses you again.
Thank Cord for being an Asmar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep this. I'm trying to keep this like focused on the melee side of my combat abilities as opposed to like my breath weapon or casting spells or something like that, because I'm trying to be honorable about my side of this duel thing, even though I feel like I feel like after his first attacks on me, I'm free to use a smite.
Rosalia.
Well, I guess if Nerissa came up and is investigating, she's gonna look around, kind of look at Nerissa and say, "What do you think? Should we risk going into the tower here? Is it stable? Is it safe?"
I mean, it doesn't look great, but I might be the cat that got killed by curiosity here. I want to go in and see what's in that basement.
I mean, listen, I can chop the thing down with Stonebleeder if you want me to.
Well, we don't want to chop it down while Brunk's up there.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I told him I wasn't going to let him die, so.
Yeah, and maybe having a tower collapse while he's at the top of it wouldn't be great for that.
Yeah, let him do his thing. Hopefully he should hopefully survive. I got faith in him.
I have faith in him too. If anyone can handle it, it's him.
I think so.
Do you want to try and get in there with me though?
Sure. Do you think, is there a way in? Is there a way through?
It looks like we can kind of climb up over these rocks. We just have to be careful.
She's a Tempest.
It's not my turn, so I can't do it. I was gonna say I want to do an investigation check to see like how stable the entrance is that we're on right now, but I have to wait for my turn to do that.
All right, so yeah, she'll look to find a way into the rubble there to investigate further. What does she need to do that?
You can go ahead and give me an investigation here. You're looking for a safe way in.
Big money.
That's good.
Ooh, better time.
Yeah. On a 17, Rosalia will notice that there are some, like, if you went directly in through the hole... Ellie, can you mute your mic, please? If you're either of you are going directly in through the hole, you might have a hard time getting in with your tank, Nerissa, but you should be able to kind of like monkey bar your way down. There is a hole small enough that a person could fit through to get deeper in, but there's no way to tell from where you're standing like just how deep it goes.
Well, yeah. What's the worst that could happen? She could die. Again,
yeah.
Again. All right. So Nerissa, or she'll look at Nerissa's like, "Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?"
It's up to you. I don't mind.
I'll go. I'm assuming she's underneath the circle here, so she's going inside the tower.
Yeah.
Whatever that means. And so she'll start trying to pick her way through the rubble. Through the kind of the safe pass and climb through and see how far she gets.
Yeah. The hole is like around.
Back to Nerissa as she's going, so she's kind of letting her know what she's doing, especially if she gets to the point where she might be out of sight.
Yeah, the hole to be able to climb through is like somewhere around here.
Okay.
I'll even mark it for you. Call it right there.
Oop. She's in the hole.
She is in the hole?
You said that's what she was going, right? Going to the hole?
Did she
understand that?
Well, that's where the hole was identified. If you wanted to run it and jump right in there, by all means.
Oh, so it's like a hole that goes down into the structure. No, so she's gonna be like making her way to it, and then like, okay, sorry, I thought that was you were trying to indicate that's the hole that she's making her way into the lower edge of the tower, not there's a creepy hole for us to go spelunking in.
Yeah.
No, so it looks like there's a main floor that we can see, and then the hole leads down to like some sort of basement that we don't know what's in there.
Does she have some kind of dark vision with her abilities?
I have dark vision. I don't know about Nerissa or about Rosalia.
Does she have the light cantrip by any means? Nope. She has Sacred Flame though. She could toss a Sacred Flame down in the hole. Maybe. Or at least like light it up in her hand. Can she do that and just like leave it there without having to throw it?
Sure.
Okay. Well, she'll Sacred Flame it and kind of hold the hand out over the hole. See what it looks like. Listening, smelling.
The light's not giving off enough to see the bottom.
Okay.
But that is an indication.
Down there? Like
the Sacred Flame?
Yeah.
Sure.
I was thinking more like glow stick in the dark, but let's just drop the Sacred Flame into the pile of burning stuff.
Ooh, glow sticks. Chemical creation. Probably do that with a couple of test tubes.
Dropping the Sacred Flame, like it would fall. She'd be able to gauge the distance, which is about 30 feet. Before it kind of like puffs and goes out when it hits the ground. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. she's gonna holler back to Nerissa. It's like, there's a hole in here. It goes down about 30 feet. Sounds like a basement or something, or a dungeon, or somebody's sex dungeon.
Interesting. Did you hear any noises like monsters or moaning, I guess?
No, and no. I don't think so.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm trying to find my way in there. I'm coming in with you.
I'm waiting. No, seriously, I'm
used to
waiting.
be
I'm
my
not going down
turn.
in there by myself.
Yeah, no, please don't. Let me help.
Okay, I'll pass turn to Valerith.
Valerith.
Okay,
Tonight on
since I'm
Clear
still
Call.
here, I'm gonna go along the outside and use basically perception as I'm going along this outside of the wall for openings. Look for anything in particular as I'm working my way around to the side.
You're investigating here?
Sure, that or perception, whichever one we fall under.
Okay.
Nice.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
I love perception because I actually have a skill. I'm able to do it, sort of.
In the distance, like this way past the tower, you think you see some like you think you see like a unique looking plant of some kind.
Ooh. Well, in that case, if I'm able to make it in one round, then yes, I'd love to hop and jump over. Who doesn't love a huge plant? I mean, I'm at the end of my walking moment, so
Yeah, beyond this like little bush over here.
wrong button. There.
Yeah, you see what appears to be like a vine that is growing around the branches of this small like kind of tree bush. And it almost looks like it's constricting it, and you recognize it as singing nettle.
Oh. Well, that definitely needs to come with me.
Yeah, roll an herbalism for me. Herbalism kit.
Word.
Do you have an herbalism kit? Yeah, okay.
As an herbalist kit. I have like every kit. Score.
You go to reach to kind of touch some of this nettle, forgetting what it does until it gets like it almost like the hairs prick your fingers, and you start bellowing out a song at the top of your lungs.
You want a performance to see how good or bad it is?
Sure.
Be great. I get a 1. Be a 20. Okay. I don't feel so bad now.
What is Valerith singing at the top of his lungs?
You know what? We'll just go with Amazing Grace. So we've got Rock in the front and Amazing Grace at the back. This is like a Southern Baptist church.
completely different like musical tones as well, so it's like two competing songs now.
Look, don't get me started. I could pull out the piano.
Doing anything else, Valerith?
Can't really do much until it wears off.
That's fair.
So yeah, nope, that's it.
Jesus.
All right. From where I am, I could probably see Rosalia running into the tower, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna start running forward, just start heading towards the tower, and I could hear Valerith singing from where I am.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start playing music. I'm gonna change what I'm playing to what he's singing.
Okay.
It's no longer discordant.
Let's see if we could get a band going right now.
It's a much better performance check than I have. So Bronk, how do you like your serenading? Serenading pretty well right now, aren't we? Motivating you.
With the support of the music, it actually doesn't sound as bad.
I was kind of in my head thinking about the music that you hear in the movie Cable Guy whenever they have the fight at medieval times. Very self music. That's what I was kind of hearing when I started ready to start the fight. I was thinking, yeah, this is going to be epic right now. This is epic music. Yeah, so this is much better than what I had envisioned.
I'm just ending my turn there. I'm not doing anything else.
Hold on.
That's why I didn't do that. Okay.
Nerissa.
Oh, that makes sense.
I'm gonna make my way in after Rosie, proceeding as far as I can with my tank. Am I able to get into like the main floor in my tank, or do I need to?
It is dodgy at times where like your machine will step and like you feel like a hard creak from like loose wood that it is like landing on. I would want a stealth check here. Yeah, you're able to get the tank right up to the hole without giving way to the floor.
Okay. Now that we're inside, what do we see around us?
Are you how are you going in the hole? Because right now you're still on the main floor. Neither Rosie didn't go in the hole. Rosie was waiting outside of the hole for you to get there, and told you that it's a 30-foot drop down.
Okay. Can I like I want to see what I can tell from outside of the hole. I do have dark vision, so I would be able to see what's in there. If I like kind of like poke my head into the hole and like peer around, what do I see? Do you want an investigation check on that, or would it be perception?
Go ahead and give me a perception check here. This chamber, go ahead and mute the mic there. The basement that this appears to be, it looks like a low vaulted stone chamber, roughly circular. You can just barely make out what appears to be like a stone, maybe coffin or bed, with what appears to be a body of some kind laying inside. A strange sound echoes out from the hole, almost like the echo of a bell that has just rung. Not like the actual sound of the bell, but the ringing afterward almost resonates out of this hole. Looking to the sides, it looks like there are alcoves that may have had things, and it does look like there was some looting in there. But there are 3 other corpses inside that don't look like royalty or don't look like the same kind of dressing that the body in the center has.
Those 3 other corpses, does it look like they like died while trying to loot the place, or does it look like they were like buried in there with him? Like what kind of positions are their bodies and stuff?
Really hard to tell from here.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say you'd have to be closer to really be able to tell what would have happened to them.
Okay. Can I cast detect magic on like just the whole room and see like if there's any I don't want to like jump into a trap or anything like that.
I think detect magic takes time to actually cast. 10 minutes. Yeah, it's a ritual, so you couldn't just cast it. It's not like an action to cast.
Okay.
Hold on, let me see.
I'm gonna.
That's not right.
I'm not seeing anything about it taking 10 minutes to cast, but it says it requires concentration up to 10 minutes, which would that mean like it lasts for 10 minutes or
It does last for 10 minutes, but it's also like if you look at the tags that are on it, you can see that it's verbal, somatic, ritual, and concentration. The ritual part of it is in order to cast it as a ritual, it takes 10 minutes to cast any ritual spell.
Okay. Okay, I see it there. Okay. I'm gonna relay the information of what I saw to Rosalia. How far, like, where can I at least see, like, where in the room the corpses are? Does it look like they're close to the hole? Does it look like they're close to the coffin?
They're spread out. They're in different spots away from the coffin. Like,
Okay. I don't know, Rosie. Should I go in?
I mean, maybe there's something down there that will help us, or could help Brunk. If
That's
there's-
true.
Maybe, maybe he's guarding this place. Maybe this guy is a guardian of this place, or maybe he's here because of some event. Maybe we can find out more about why.
That's fair. The only thing I'm worried about is what if those other corpses down there are people who came here before us and there's some sort of trap or something? I don't know. I don't want to set off some sort of trap and make the guy upstairs even worse for Brunk to deal with.
I mean, you're more likely to get him focused on you than focused on Brunk, or focused away from Brunk, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, that's fair. All right, we've come this far. I'm not gonna make it all for nothing, and I'm gonna go in the hole very carefully.
I'm going to let you do that on your next turn because you've done a little bit already. Unless you're just dropping, but otherwise you're gonna need a way to lower yourself down.
Well, I'm not gonna just. Yeah, no, it's gonna be a lot of upper body strength.
Yeah, because you're gonna be outside of your tank as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd check if you have like rope or something like that. Plan that
I do.
out for your next turn.
Okay.
Brunk.
I'm going to rock and roll it again. That is annoying me. Annoying.
You can do it!
Well, I'm going to try. Give it the old 1 and 2. I hope. Oh, that looks good. Let's see here. I'm going to throw a first level smite on that for 2d6, and here's all of my damage. I didn't forget anything.
That's pretty good.
Ooh, that's a good hit. He's still staring at me pretty hard though, too, isn't he? Yeah. Swing again. Decisions. I'm going to use it. Nope, I'm not going to use it. Nope, not yet. Okay. Nope. Okay. So far, we fine. Move to the next one. Let's see how it goes.
Great blade. That is just a hit?
Oh, that's dead on. Yep, 21. Dead on.
That is 19 slashing and 8 necrotic.
So 15 and 4 is 19, so 20. Down to 20. Okay.
And then second attack. Oh, no.
This could be dangerous.
Lay on hands! Lay on hands!
Yeah, we'll see. See how beastly
I
that
see a
is.
1. Roll.
That is 12 slashing, 8 necrotic.
So 8 and 4 is 12, so down to 8. Okay.
Rosalia.
Sorry, I was doing math on a potential next round for Brunk. I apologize. Wasn't spacing out. So I guess she's gonna try to climb down. I'm assuming Nerissa already went down the hole, right?
Not yet.
Not yet.
No.
Do we have? Don't really have equipment on her that says she's got a rope or anything like that. So, would Rosalia have rope?
No, she would have what she has on her. She keeps things pretty simple.
Yeah, maybe I should have bought her a backpack with some, adventuring gear. Burp.
Her excuse is that she carries so much already because she got like the shield, the fucking heavy axe, and everything like that. Like,
And guilt. She carries guilt.
and guilt.
I don't know. I'm just.
I have a burglar's pack that has 50 feet of hempen rope. Would I be able to, let Rosie use that?
Yeah,
If
absolutely.
there's no way
Or
for
does
her
it
to
need to be
climb
on my
down, she's
turn?
gonna have to drop into the hole. Then yeah, is there something we can secure the rope to?
Nerissa's tank.
Well, I mean, she's probably gonna bring
The brakes on.
the tank with her, isn't she?
Tank won't fit.
No, the tank won't fit down. I'm gonna have to upper body strength my way around. That's
Backpack.
part of why I'm so nervous about going down, because I'm gonna be without armor.
Well, why don't we secure the rope? Let me go first, and let's see. Do we have like a torch or something? Do you have a light source? She doesn't have a light source. She needs a light source.
How did we get through the
Rosalia's gonna have to change up a cantrip next time
tunnels?
she bumps a level. I feel like. Give up one of those spells for light. Just saying.
Oh, I've got 5 candles in my burglar's pack as well.
Oh, okay. I mean, that could work.
If she wants
Should
to
we
use
take
a candle.
Light a candle, and can you light a candle? 'Cause I have no matches.
There's also
Robin, my
a
man, I have
tinder
no
box.
matches. If I had matches, if I still smoked. Sorry, man, I'm sorry. That's horrible. Rambling. Like I really don't feel safe going down there if I can't see.
I've got in the burglar's pack. There's 5 candles,
Can one of those other
2
guys
flasks
see?
of oil, a tinder box.
Oh, I love the little chef hat image of that. That's cute. I just saw it. I zoomed in to see what it was it looked like, and I love it. Okay.
Yeah, this is that's adventurer's outfit.
Yeah. He's got
It's
a
so
hand
good.
crossbow, his big axe that he made, his hammer that he made.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? It's a hammer?
Yep.
And his bread. I love it. It's great. It's awesome.
It's so good.
Can Jesus see in the dark?
What about some of the glow gems from my tank? Could I give her some of those to? Well, I guess the only reason it really glowed was because it was like a bunch of them all in one place.
Yeah, it won't give her a lot of vision down there.
No.
She'd pull out a crystal and she'd be like, "Hey, Jesus, Valerith, can either one of you see in the dark? We found a hole that goes into the basement in the tower. Get in here. We need to go exploring."
He's gonna deflower the tower.
Valerith is singing into the phone.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Still Amazing Grace.
I
You've
could.
got a lovely.
I mean,
That's a
it's still
lovely
I'm
singing.
still on that turn, so yeah.
It's an amazing singing voice. It's amazing.
I could see
I don't
in
know
the
what
dark.
else. I don't know what else Rosalia would do because she's going to be she's not going to want to jump down there without being able to see. So, I mean, she might help secure the rope, if we're going to try to rappel down in there, so she'll spin the round, maybe figuring out how to do that in a way that keeps it secure, so that we can throw the rope down the hole. So I don't know. You want a survival check for that, for securing off the rope?
Sure.
Okay. I mean, I figured she knows how to survive, so hey, not bad.
Yeah, she's able to like secure it around her waist if she's going down, and secure like the other side and give it like a good loop around Nerissa's, like one of the crab legs on Nerissa's tank.
Okay. So she's prepared to go as soon as we have figured out the light source issue. Tell Magic Mike to get in here, or Magic Jesus to get in here and bring some light.
Magic Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
I answered a Brunk on his communicator.
It's not Brunk, it's Rosalia.
Sorry, Rosalia. I respond to Rosalia that I could see in the dark. I'm heading in as fast as I can. I'll be there soon.
And she like clicks the 10-4. We're preparing the rope to descend into the
hole.
Why are you preparing? You're always preparing. Just go.
Just go. You might want to hold on to something, sir.
Valerith.
Depends. Am I done with the seeing nettle?
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, I will move at best haste inside, or at least as far as you'll let me get in a turn, turning around. So if I get to there, then I'll go there.
Sure.
Through that point.
Just like boot it around to the other side.
Huh?
You just boot it around to the other side.
Yeah. I mean, screw that plan. I'll come back and burn the bush down later. It's all about the cycle of life. But I'm assuming even at full sprint, I wouldn't be able to make it in and over to them. So that's why I'm basically stopping at the entrance.
Okay.
I can see. I'm pilot. Just reminds me of the Viva La Dirt League. Right there, just move. Can't the amount of move.
Are you doing anything else at all, Valerith?
I mean, there's really nothing else I can do from that distance.
Jesus and that.
I'm gonna start. I can only move 40. I can only move 30 feet. He's blocking the thing. I'll move up this way. And for the hell of it, I'll continue playing music.
Jesus runs up behind Valerith and just starts shredding.
I don't think I have perception. Wow.
Hey.
Jesus fucking rocks.
I turn Amazing Grace into some metal power ballad.
Yeah. He's on his like third solo.
Yeah, that's all I can really do.
If he's the only one playing an instrument, isn't the whole thing a solo?
That's true. Well, no, because Valerith was singing.
Oh, fair.
Yeah, it was a duet for a little while.
Oh,
That's
Valor's
true.
not singing anymore?
No, it was only for the one round.
Oh, okay. I thought he was still singing.
You were just so inspired by the tune you kept playing.
Yeah, yeah.
Nerissa.
I have dark vision and I'm right here. So since nobody got here before our turn, I can go down. Like, is there some way we can go down together? Or should I go down first because I have night vision? Or are we waiting till one of the legged night vision people have arrived?
Good question.
Can we go down together?
You're right. Please leave a message and she'll go back to you in a moment. Roselia is not here right now. Please leave a message. She'll get back to you. I mean, in theory, if you held your turn until match up with Roselia, then yeah, you could probably just hold on around her neck and go down.
Yeah, like, can we go down together? Or
It's gonna be hard getting you both through the hole because it's the same problem that you were having with the tank. The hole is small enough for like one person to fit through at a time.
okay.
But the rope is set. You could slide down if you wanted to.
And then how far away are Jesus and Valerith? It's not too far. They're at the entrance. Okay. Knowing that they're like right behind us, I think I'm happy to go down because I can see. Question.
Yes.
If I were to minor illusion a torch, would it also minor illusion the light that the torch gives off and illuminate the room?
I mean, if you minor illusion a lit torch,
Do you know minor illusion?
I have a minor illusion scroll.
The image can't create sound, light, smell, or any other sensory effect.
I see. If I had just read the description. Who needs a brain when you have a DM? Sorry, Ebony.
We share the same brain cell.
And you have it right now because you're doing important stuff. Okay. I will not minor illusion a useless torch then. I will go down into the hole. What do you want me to roll for that?
I mean, you've got a rope. An athletics check?
And a spotter.
And a spotter.
Got a rope and a spotter.
Athletics check with advantage?
Could I argue that it would be acrobatics instead because my stats are better for that? Can I argue that it would be acrobatics because like it involves like swinging from a rope and stuff?
Sure.
Excellent. That's a +8 instead of a -1 for the roll. Which I greatly am appreciative of.
Yeah, you just like loop the rope in your tail and kind of slide and spiral down to the bottom.
Beautiful.
Once again, the chamber itself has like this din of like a sound that is just constantly reverberating in the room. The bodies that you can now see are closer, they're kind of like at different, if you were at the center of a clock, then there's one at 3 o'clock, there's one at 11 o'clock, and there is one at 6 o'clock. They're all like spread out in the room. You can see that around the chamber there are like little alcoves that have like, it looks like some of them held like little trinkets and gifts and stuff like that, and some of them do appear to be damaged, like they've been tampered with. In the center of the room, the queen's corpse, it does like appear to be like a queen, somebody regal, wearing a crown that is the circlet is bent and dulled, wearing some kind of ceremonial armor that bears no signs of any kind of like damage from battle. However, the gorget that she is wearing looks like it was split, and it looks like it's been split from the inside. And her hands are clasped over what appears to be like a folded piece of paper, like a folded parchment. Also, her body appears to be fairly well preserved, and it doesn't appear to be through embalming.
Sorry, what did you say she was wearing? That was cracked? A gorget?
A gorget, yeah, like it's kind of like a big metal neck piece.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I see. I see. So it looks like she's probably being preserved with magical means, which makes sense. The 3 bodies that are any of them closer to me than the others? Like, is there one that's...
The closest one would be the one at 3 o'clock, and that appears to be a lightly armored corpse. Oh no, that one's near the far wall. It would be a robed figure clutching a holy symbol.
Do any of the other corpses look like they're clutching anything?
No. There's one on the far wall that is lightly armored. The other one appears to be like it looks like an old mercenary kind of type in like that style of armor, slumped against the stairs, and it looks like there is like a hidden stairway that goes up.
Okay. Okay. And can I tell if those corpses are preserved as well, or are they decomposing?
Those corpses are all decomposing. You can see that there's like, you can see skull, you can see skeletons for some of them.
So they've been there for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the guy that's clutching the holy symbol, does it look like it's like a holy symbol that he would have taken from one of the alcoves, maybe, or something he brought with him?
Not from what you can tell.
Okay. Can I move closer to him and do an investigation check?
Yes, however, I'm going to argue that it is difficult terrain because you are not walking.
No. Yeah, I am just trying to like army crawl over.
Yeah, so you'd be moving at half of your normal speed, which for you is still 30 feet.
Yeah. How far away is he? Where
Actually, you'd
would
probably
he be
make it.
in
You'd
the-
probably make it. Like, probably like 20 feet, you just like fucking walrus over to him.
Present that term.
I'll give you one more. Give me an investigation check. This is for the robed figure. Okay. The symbol appears to be cracked cleanly in half. Can you mute your mic? The fingers of the skeleton appear to be blackened. Like almost like scorched. Its mouth is open, like agape, and it looks like it was like kind of like the rigor mortis set it that way. It does still have kind of like a tendon, like sets of tendons that are intact and keeping the jaw open, as if it had died with its mouth open in mid-prayer.
That is super gnarly. Okay. And like I said, like the holy symbol that he's clutching, does it look like it would have, like, does it match like the surrounding areas, or does it look out of place?
Not from what you can tell. It looks like it's his holy symbol.
Okay. It's not one I would recognize though. What is it? Would it be?
No.
Okay. Is there anything else I can do on my turn, or is that everything?
I think that's pretty much it. It's a couple actions right there.
I've done a lot. Yeah. All right.
Brunk, you're starting to feel it as this thing is like kind of wailing on you. Brunk?
I was double muted. My bad.
No worries.
I have a touch mute and I have the Discord mute, so I was double muted. Let's see here. I am going to I'm going to bonus action my Grand Charm of Recovery
Nice.
to regain 31 hit points real quick, just super fast. Trying to decide if I want to double up. Yes, I will. I'm going to take an action. I'm going to lay on hands for, I'm going to use 20 to kind of top myself up a bit. Almost top myself off, and continue to circle as I'm, kind of being defensive with him. I mean, I can't take a defensive action, or anything like that, but I'm kind of keeping the shield up and keeping the sword at the ready, and kind of examining him and trying to figure out what exactly it is he's got going on. And I would probably say to him again, why do you linger here? Why can you not rest? I don't even know if he'll answer me or not, but I will continue to, I continue to ask the question. And I'm genuinely interested. Like, I'm genuinely wanting that answer from him, even if he's not actually going to speak.
Yeah. For the response, you're not getting a verbal response, but you are getting meaningful movements within the combat. As it's swinging, it's not swinging wildly. It is swinging with strategic intent. And when you ask it questions, it's not that it lets up, but maybe in those moments that it misses, it's trying to tell you a story in the only way it can.
Oh. Is there something I should be picking up on? Like, is there an insight check that I should be rolling here to try to pick
Sure,
up?
yeah. Give me an insight.
Like, to decipher what he's trying to say? That's not horrible.
It's not horrible at all. 18's pretty good. You've gotten really good at deciphering things with different contexts because of lyric and learning the moon song. And in this case, like it's more like trying to decipher an interpretive dance within like a combat, as in those moments where it's missing, it's almost like it's not swinging at you but swinging at something that is much smaller than you would be.
Like dwarf sized?
Maybe a little,
Apple-sized?
maybe like because you're fairly tall,
Like he's swinging low as if he's attacking somebody
shorter
low,
than you.
shorter than me.
Yeah,
Okay.
probably like a regular human, like between if you would surmise between 5 and 5.5 feet tall.
Okay. So just a little shorter than me. Like he's swinging lower than I would expect him to swing based on my height.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm a 6'4", brawny, athletic dude, man. So he's swinging at my navel.
Yeah.
That's not cool.
And it's not making sense for.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Forgot to take a spell slot off for my first level thing that I used earlier. Okay. All right. Well, I think that's it for what I'm going to do for the round. So it'll be his turn.
Yep.
I'm going to be watching him more closely now that I've kind of picked that up. I'm studying him almost at this point.
That's a miss.
Just misses. Like that's a whiff. That's like just barely like a graze.
Hits on the second one. And again, the first one, it swings way too low, as if it's not you are not the target, but you are representing the target for it. Manages to kind of like bring like an upswing and kind of slash across your chest with the second attack. That is 19 slashing and 5 necrotic.
So 17 total. So I'm back down to 42. Okay.
Rosalia. Nerissa just fucking tied herself off and dove into this hole.
I also would have relayed to her what I saw down there. Like, as I was exploring, I would have either shouted back up at her or, like, communication crystal talked to her, or whatever made more sense.
I would repeat that or relay that information again, because I don't think Brunk heard that part of it.
Sorry, my wife was talking.
Okay.
My bad.
No worries. So basically, I'm down there. There's a queen in like the casket, and her crown is kind of bent, and she's got like a metal collar piece that is cracked, and she's very well preserved. It looks like magically, like she's not decomposing. It doesn't look like she's embalmed. She just looks like she's magically not decomposing. There are 3 dead bodies spread around the room. All of them are decomposing, so it's kind of gnarly down here. Sorry for the heads up.
Is there a light source?
But
yet?
there's not a light source yet.
So she's just kind of at the edge of the hole talking to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the one corpse that I was closest to, I was able to crawl over to, because even on difficult terrain, as I'm crawling, and my movement speed is still 30 feet. Just stupid. It's so good. I was able to get over to him. He's got like a holy symbol that's like cracked in his arms, and it looks like he brought it with him, and it looks like he died in prayer. So I don't know if he was here because of like some sort of curse. There's definitely magic keeping the queen from decomposing. I don't know what kind though, because I haven't had the time to cast detect magic yet.
He's like, Rosie's gonna. I mean, I'm assuming you're talking to Rosie. Rosie's gonna be like that.
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds like the kind of spell that some clerics can cast to keep a body from decomposing, but it's only supposed to be a short term. Like, I don't think it's supposed to last. I mean, it's not supposed to last for more than like 10 days at a time. This would be an extreme case of a spell that any low tier cleric can cast to prevent a body from decaying. I mean, if she's under the influence of that and she's been down here for some time, I mean, this is almost a divine. I would think this would be like a divine intervention. Perhaps the person you're talking about that's prayed to protect her in this way. Is this
maybe?
I mean, and we had the information that was on the quest board, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Rosie would know that one of the rumors is that the knight that shows up at dawn when the bell tolls and challenges people to a duel was rumored to have been a defender of Queen Rudalia's the 7th or 8th. The 8th? Is that what
I'm pretty sure it's the 8th. Yeah, hold on.
Oh, I didn't realize I.
It is. Yeah, Queen Alexandra Rudalia the 8th.
The 8th. So, if that is the queen, then that rumor is true, and how do I get back to the map? Oh, there it is. Never mind. I got it. I mean, if that's rumor is true, then maybe that's who that is. Maybe that is the queen. Maybe that is Queen Alexandra Rudalia the 8th, 7th, 8th, whichever one it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just playing that up for,
Oh, yeah.
For Rudalia's effect. She's trying to remember the exact details of the quest log.
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense.
Oh, I can tell you. Sorry, I was gonna say I could tell you what the holy symbol looked like. That was cracked in half as well. It is a skull, like it's like a plate, and on it, a skull surrounded by a ring of blood droplets.
That, like, she's just like, so Nerissa has that description.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna describe that to Rosie. Is that something she would recognize?
I would say a religion check.
Give me a religion check.
She's not trained in religion, but
it's pretty good.
13.
13's not bad. She says I can't recall the name, but I'm pretty sure that belongs to one of the gods of like death or murder.
I mean, that's exact. And I would have thought, the description of the thing immediately would have given her that doesn't sound good. That sounds bad. And now I wonder, like, if that guy was praying and he's responsible for her being in this state of unending gentle repose, should we leave her there? If he was a follower of a god of murder, I mean, unless he was trying to murder her.
I don't know. Maybe he came here to challenge the knight.
I mean, that's possible, but I mean, for all we know, this revenant this guy that I'm fighting, this Holy Knight of Brahm, the guy that Hollow Knight, the Knight of Brahm that I'm fighting, is that guy. He's the echo of that guy. Unless he's wearing...
Oh, the echo of the guy that's down here.
Right. Like that guy, the guy with the shattered holy symbol, he rose again as this knight that I'm dueling with now. Or that Brunk would be dealing with now.
Yeah.
But without, I mean, unless, because we haven't seen what that guy looks, none of the rest of the party has seen what that guy looks like. Only Brunk is looking at him right now. Only Brunk would be able to tell you what he looks like and whether or not maybe that holy symbol appears on him, or the broken holy symbol actually appears on the Hollow Knight or not. So he'd have to have that information before we could, before we know anything.
Is there, for the communication crystals, does it kind of work like a telecom thing, or like a phone where you have to answer it?
It kind of works like a phone, like you'd have to answer it.
Okay, so now is not an ideal time to call him.
Yeah, and she would. She doesn't have something like message, I don't think, that would allow her to like send him the information.
Nerissa does not either.
I was looking at her spell list to see if there was anything on the spell list that might give her the option, give her the ability to I don't know.
Oh.
How far above me is the floor that Brunk and the knight are fighting on?
30 feet. Each level was 30
it's
feet.
30 feet above.
So if she's down in the hole, it's like 60 feet above her.
Well, not Nerissa's 60 feet down. Rosalia's 30 feet down.
Gotcha.
Brunk is 30 feet up.
Gotcha. Yeah. I mean, the only other option would be is somebody else have the ability to send that message. Like, I don't know, maybe not Valerith, but maybe Jesus. But he'd have to be there to hear it. He'd have to know what you were talking about. That would be they're on their next turn.
Alternatively, I have a elevation charm and a charm of the eagle. The elevation charm instantly teleports me 150 feet straight up. But then I would be falling quite a few feet. But the eagle charm lets me fly. Can I use 2 charms at once? And just like zoop up there and then fly so I don't like splat?
I think both of,
like an eagle.
I'm pretty sure both of them are in action.
One of them is a bonus action.
Is one of them a bonus action?
Yeah. The elevation charm is activated as a bonus action.
Then you absolutely could do both in the same turn.
It's not my turn now, right now, is it?
Right. No, it's not.
No, it's Rosalia's. But I could do that to go see if there's a symbol. And then be like, hey, Brunk, do you see this thing? So if we don't find a way, to get that information before my next turn, I can definitely do the double charm thing.
Okay.
I mean, other than that, is there anything else we need do this round. We can pass the turn to Valerith and see what he's got up his sleeve.
That works.
Am I muted? No, I'm not muted. Okay.
Yeah, if you want to go ahead and pass the turn.
I'll just bump it.
Valerith.
Alright, so toss dynamite down the hole. Kidding. Got this nice little stick. It's a candle, right? Um, depends. Can I, in my turn, move from where I am, basically jump on the rope and slide down?
What's your movement? 35 feet? You could probably make it. It would still be your movement.
I mean, okay.
It's 25 feet from where you were, so when you get down there, you'd have 10 feet, because down is free.
Alright, so yeah, we'll do that. Acrobatics or athletics?
Go ahead and give me what you're comfortable with. I gave her the option. I'll give you the option as well.
Thank God. Okay.
18's pretty good. Yeah, Valerith slides down after you. You see Nerissa over by a hooded corpse with like a broken holy symbol.
Hi, miss me? I got.
Nerissa, I think he's
Okay,
talking to you there.
perfect. I see 3 bodies on the floor, 1 body in a sarcophagus, assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we think she's the queen, Queen Alexandra Redalia the 7th or 8th or whatever. And it appears that there's some sort of magic that's keeping her from decomposing. And well, the working theory right now that Rosalia and I were talking about is maybe this guy here was trying to use magic to protect the queen. He failed, and because it looks like he died in prayer, and Rosalia said that this looks like some sort of death related magic. And we're wondering if there might be any connection between this guy and the guy that Brunk is fighting upstairs. Do you have any way to like get a message to Brunk? Like, do you have message or anything like that?
No, I can appear way up in the air, but then and make gravity's mercy. So that's the extent of what I've got. If I remember correctly, this place has 12 alcoves.
It does have quite a few alcoves. I
Remember
don't
the
remember
number.
exactly how many.
We'll call it 12, like the like a clock.
And we keep hearing the bell ringing, correct? The reverberation.
It's just like the din, yeah, the din of like after a bell has rung.
Okay. 3 of the alcoves are wrecked, or just 2? Since one of the guys was praying.
Let me tell you.
Right, just trying to remember, and of course the character just got down here, so I'm doing a quick assessment.
Let me see here. So the corpses. You see one of them, it's we'll call it The 11 o'clock one, where the like kind of the thief is.
Okay.
Looks like the velvet lining is slashed where something valuable was cut free.
Okay. Then you said there's one at the 3 o'clock and then body at the 6 o'clock.
Yeah, the other body was at like the 6 o'clock, and there's a set of stairs that goes up behind that. Like there is like a little like kind of like alcove, and then it looks like there's like a set of steps that goes up beside it. And there is what appears to be like an old mercenary that's slumped against the stairs.
Oh. And then the other body is at 3 o'clock, which is
The one that Nerissa's near.
are they upright or are they laying down but had their hands clasped like they were praying?
It was clutching. It looked like it was clutching like the broken holy symbol against its chest.
But
One hand is
like,
out, and she could see that. No, like it's clutching one hand, and like one hand was out, and the fingers on both hands are blackened. That's what she relayed so far. She hasn't seen the other corpses.
This is why I don't do magic. You know, magic users are weird. Shit. So if I have 10 feet left, I'll move toward Nerissa just to get out of the way of anybody else coming down if she's gonna make his way down for that. And then that's movement and evaluation. That's basically all I can do right now.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead, pass turn. Jesus Christo.
Alright. Still don't think I can make it down there. If I dash, I can, but then I'd just be diving down the hole. I can make it to there. I'm just gonna yell down the hole that I'm coming and continue to play my instrument. Why not? I'll just continue to shred.
Are you shredding in the hole?
No, I'm not going down the hole yet. I can't reach the hole yet.
Okay.
Just above the hole. Just above the hole.
But Rosalia's just sitting there staring at you as you're like just fucking shredding on this fucking loot. Just like, why?
Oh. Just because I can.
Yeah, as she questions it, it kind of like shakes your confidence a little bit, and you lose that riff that you were just fucking ripping on, and kind of just go back into something a little bit simpler.
Yeah. That's fair. I'm gonna be going. I'll
You
just
start playing
yell.
hot cross buns.
I'm just gonna yell down the hole that I'm coming. I'll be down there soon.
Do you have
And I might-
message or anything like that?
I don't have message. But I do have night vision, and I have ways to make it so that Nerissa or Rosalia can see down here.
Okay.
Nerissa.
Well, like I said, I can do my whole double charm combo. I'm gonna activate the Charm of the Eagle first, so that I don't need to worry about it before I start falling. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna let everyone know what I'm about to do, first of all, so that way they're not just like, holy shit, where'd you go? I'm gonna be like, look, I've got a couple charms here that I can use. I'm gonna go see if this symbol is on the night. I'll be able to reach you guys with our communication crystal, so that way we're not interrupting Brunk by trying to crystal ping him. But I'm gonna go see if I can get a better view of this guy and see if I recognize that symbol on his armor or anything like that. Rosie and Jesus, you still work on getting down here, because I'm sure your eyes down here will be helpful.
Yeah, I'll be heading down there.
And the
I
elevation
just saw Jody's
charm.
comment on the Twitch stream. He's not
What
wrong.
is it?
It says
I
this is
didn't
the "you're
see.
stuck in here with me for 3 minutes" Spider-Man meme. Got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of daytime. That's a cute outfit. Did your husband make it for you?
Amazing. So yeah, I'm now flying above the ring.
Are all of our cameras frozen?
Shouldn't have been.
They're good now. Yeah, they were
For a second, yeah, probably.
Yeah. Can I see what can I see from up here on night?
I mean, you're pretty far up. Like, you're 150 feet up right now.
Is she outside the
Can I
cage?
fly
Or
down
inside the cage?
closer?
She's outside the cage.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't want to go inside the cage because I figured that would like interfere with Duel, not up to fuck that. But I want to fly down to like just basically being like right outside the cage. Like that's why I activated the Eagle Charm so that I could fly at will.
Elevation charm. You instantly teleport 150 feet straight up. So you're so she's what?
Yeah, and then I was like
90 feet above the deck.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then I'm gonna fly down.
Oh yeah, that's true. It would have been 90.
How tall was the cage?
Oh. Huh. So you used 2 charms. Nice. Nice.
Because it was a bonus act. I did the Charm of the Eagle and Charm of the Elevation Charm. So let me fly at my walking speed, which is 6 feet. I also gain advantage on perception checks. And I can make minute details of things in view. So
you can see his armor. Maybe.
Yeah, so I want to be able, hopefully, like.
Nice.
And with the fact that I can see minute details with things within my vision.
That's worth bonus points to Nerissa's player for the points card this week.
Yeah, I'd actually say I agree. Add 10 points to your points card for what a really amazing combo.
Thank you.
Use of those fun charms.
Hell yeah! You said 10 points?
Yeah, 10.
Thank you.
Well deserved.
Excellent. Well, that's honestly, I'm holding on to the elevation charm basically since the beginning. And this whole time I've been like, it'll be useful, except for what I do once I'm 150 up. I don't want to slap. Yeah. So to see this guy with my, it's a perception check.
Yeah.
And I get advantage on it. Oh, should I not have rolled that?
Is your investigation bonus the same as your perception bonus?
Investigation is an intelligence roll.
That's a 6. Perception is +4. My investigation is better.
Yeah, so we'll call that a 20, dirty 20. You do not see a symbol that matches the symbol that you saw on the body.
Okay. I'm going to call a little video chat down to Rosalia and relay that information. Or a little crystal call.
Yeah.
Rosie, I'm not seeing anything like a symbol on this guy. I don't know if he is related to him.
Hmm.
Well, then, I guess that
I
means
don't know.
he's not. Rosie's response probably would be that if that's the case, then whoever he's fighting is not. If that is probably not that guy, you would assume that he would probably appear as he in death as he did in life. What I
Mhm.
have experienced of situation, what limited experience I have with situations like this, most ghosts or revenants or people that are an echo of their life would appear as they did in life because it represents their failure or pain. Of course, I could be wrong. My own situation notwithstanding. She kind of mutters that last bit, like, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Yeah. And
Okay.
we're getting to close to. We'll stop here. We'll pick up where we left off next session, which we should be fine for next week, as far as I know. It's the 20th.
Okay.
What?
No, we're good. It's 10 o'clock. It's cool. I was about to say, I think I was about to try to end this. I don't know if it was going to work or not, but I was about to try. It's okay. We'll try. We'll pick it up next week.
We'll pick it up next week, yeah, because even once you defeat this, there is going to be some investigation and research that you'll want to do here anyway, before you guys actually head out. So we'll conclude that next session. But for now, yeah, thanks to everybody who tuned in at home. We love every single one of you. We hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. And as always, power of the players. Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow. Another 5 points on everybody's point cards. For
And if I remember right,
a
the
fantastic
bodies down
session.
here are lightly armored, right? I think is what you had said they were.